Hey guys, welcome back. Let's deep dive into what's happening in your person's life, what they are feeling, and we will also look at the third party situation. If you are in that, you can watch that part as well. If not, just skip that part. So let's start with where is your person emotionally right now in their life? The devil, overall energy, the fool. See, they are stuck with certain patterns. At the same time, they want to release those. This is where, there is fear, there is overthinking, there is obsession. They're emotionally caught up in something they find difficult to let go. It could be guilt, attachment, overthinking. The emotions feel intense and they may be struggling between what they want and what they believe they should do here. See, despite everything, there's a part of them that wants a clean start here. They're standing between an old chapter and, a new one. So it's like, something they haven't released and something they're really tempted to step into. See, your person looks emotionally divided here. One part of them still is tied to the past, while another part is quietly searching for a new beginning here. Okay. What is happening in their life right now that is influencing their thoughts, feelings, and decisions? The fool again, overall energy, hermit. See, this person is definitely in a very chaotic mental, emotional space because, again, we have fool showing up, which definitely points towards they are very strongly tempted towards a new beginning. At the same time, hermit is where they feel I need to take some time, I need to think things through. So, see, there is possibly also a fear of if I take this leap of faith, where will it take us? The risk involved, the consequences involved with it. There is a lot of reflection happening here. So they are standing at the beginning of a brand new chapter here where they are being pushed to leave behind old patterns, which we saw with old, devil, which are there. But even though change is happening, they're processing it quietly. It's like, they're standing alone, looking outside the window, thinking about things. They're spending a lot of time searching for clarity here, trying to understand what they truly want before they take any action here. So your person is quietly rebuilding themselves, is what I would say here. Outwardly, they may seem a little distant, but this is, where internally they're, preparing for a completely different chapter in life. Okay, what is one truth about you that they can't ignore anymore? Five of Pentacles, overall energy, Eight of Wands. They can't ignore that, they miss you. They want to talk to you. They want communication. There is a desire of, having you in their life. They can't ignore the distance or loss they have experienced through this connection. They did not expect to feel it with this intensity here. They started realizing that they had, you know, there was a lot of value that this connection carried, which they did not acknowledge earlier, but they are starting to realize. So, whether you're in contact or not, there's an awareness that something important has been missing without you. Or maybe even if you're together and there is some sort of distance that they can feel from your energy here. The realization is becoming stronger and it's pushing their thoughts in a new direction here. See, there is momentum building inwardly with this Eight of Wands here. So the biggest truth they can't ignore is that your presence mattered. um, the emotional distance between the two of you, or even physical for some of you, it has made that realization even louder. Okay, what are they feeling for you currently with all this reflection going on? Princess of Pentacles, overall energy, Three of Pentacles. See, they feel that they need to make some effort here. There is something that they need to offer, even if it's a small step, if they want to build something together here. Um, the feelings are becoming more genuine and grounded. I feel they're thinking less about emotions alone. This is more about, what a real future could look like, with because it's all pentacle energy showing up. So this is where interest that is growing steadily rather than fading away here. And Three of Pentacles is where they see value in rebuilding with you, improving, working together instead of giving up. So if you are in separation, then there's definitely an energy of reconnecting, wanting to work on this partnership. Feelings are becoming more mature rather than chasing excitement. They are starting to see the potential in building something stable with you. Okay, what's the next move they are most likely to make towards you, and what will motivate that action? Let's see. Hierophant, overall energy, the Magician. This is brilliant energy. Hierophant is some sort of commitment, something where you feel I need to be fair here, I need to do the right thing here. They could be tied to certain social expectations. That is one thing, but Magician is an energy of creating something. So, next move is likely to be thoughtful, intentional, where they want to rebuild trust, have a meaningful conversation. Um, they're looking for something long term instead of a temporary emotional moment here. What motivates them is the feeling that they still have the power to change the story between the two of you. It's not, all is not lost here. See, this is strong action energy. It's showing someone moving from thinking to doing something. Let's see, by when can my viewers expect this action? How many days, weeks, months? The Hermit, overall energy, 10 of Cups. Hermit showing up again. So there is a lot of reflection that this person is, dealing with. 10 of Cups is where there is emotional fulfillment. They want this happiness. There is this image of this ideal happiness that they have with you. See, this is where I would say within um, 10 to 9 to 10 weeks. For some of you, it can be 9 to 10 days as well, where you receive some sort of action, direct or indirect, from this person. Let's find out what is the guidance for you currently. Okay. What is the guidance for my viewers at this point? Princess of Wands, overall energy, 7 of Pentacles. Stay enthusiastic in life, stay adventurous, be open to new experiences in life. Don't stop your life because, you know, don't keep it on hold for somebody else. Yes, stay patient, but also, invest your energy, water the plant that is going to grow for you. Keep your confidence, curiosity, your spark alive. Your energy is magnetic when you are focused on your growth. So that's something that you need to focus on. See, trust the divine timing. Not everything that is growing is immediate and visible. Like, she's watering the plant, but it's not going to grow in one day, right? See, the effort you've invested, whether in yourself or this connection or anywhere else, it's not wasted. It simply is needing time to bear fruit. So keep growing while allowing this connection to unfold as it's at its own pace. Don't chase outcome, let your life flourish, and you will automatically attract everything that you desire here. Now, if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. And now we will move into the third party reading. So if you are in a third party situation, the next part is possibly for you. So let's see what are the energies between your person and the third party. What's happening there? 6 of Cups, overall energy, Hanged Man. See, there is a sense of comfort here, okay? They are doing whatever they have to manage everything. Uh, there could be children involved for some of you, is what I see. But at the same time, something is suspended. The connection seems to be held together because of history, familiarity, maybe unresolved emotions rather than fresh excitement. So they revisit old patterns as well as what I see here. And Hangman is where um, things are paused. I don't see things progressing. So connection seems to be surviving on familiarity rather than growth. And right now it feels a little suspended here to me. Let's see. What is keeping your person tied to the third party? What is keeping my viewer's person tied to the third party, even if their heart is questioning it? Um, Four of Swords, overall energy, Four of Cups, two fours. Um, See, there is definitely discontentment. Four of Cups is where you're dissatisfied in the situation you are in, but then you want to maintain peace. Four of Cups, Four of Swords actually is not peaceful energy, but it is that of truth. So you are trying to um, keep things going. The connection may feel like, mm, you know, yeah, there is familiarity. So you avoid any decision here. Instead of confronting what needs to change, they seem to be choosing silence, distance, waiting for things to resolve on their own. Uh, Let the Lord decide, kind of thing. Um, they may feel reluctant to let go yet. They're not fully either creating something that can fulfill. So, what's keeping them tied is not deep emotional pull. It's mainly the comfort, avoidance, and difficulty in making a decision. Connection is stagnant rather than emotionally thriving here. Let's see. How does my viewers person feel about the third party? How do they feel towards the third party? Princess of Swords, overall energy, Four of Wands. See, again, this connection is built on some sort of stability. There is, there could be assets attached, there could be reputation involved, it could be where you need to keep things functioning because of the society. Their feelings are more mental than emotional. They're observing, questioning, trying to understand the connection rather than deeply surrendering to it. There may be curiosity or ongoing conversations, but this is not emotional warmth here. There's desire to keep things stable. They don't want to, disrupt things here. They want to preserve peace for now. So their feelings don't come across as deeply romantic. It's more of maintaining a connection because it provides stability, like I said, society, finances, things like those. How does the third party feel about your person genuinely? Five of Swords, overall energy, the moon. This is not that great. I think earlier it was, last few readings, I think we saw the third party was wanting to, keep the peace, wanting to maintain the emotional comfort, a renewal. But this is a very different. Five of Swords and uh, the moon. This is where there is a lot of confusion, fear, doubts which are there. So their feelings, see, the third party there, there could be a clash of ego that has happened here. The pride has been hurt. Uh, it's influenced by insecurity, conflict, need to protect the position in the connection rather than protecting the connection. There is underlying tension, desire to win or hold on to uh, relationship, even if it's not bringing complete peace here. Um, the connection is surrounded by a lot of unanswered questions and doubts, like I said. So, third party emotionally seems very unsettled at this point. Their feelings are mixed with insecurity, uncertainty, suggesting this relationship lacks, complete trust and emotional stability. So, not in a good space. Okay. Where is this connection heading between my viewer's person and the third party if if nothing changes in the near future? The Magician, overall energy, Two of Pentacles. They keep going back and forth. Again, see, you keep going on with keeping the connection there. But this is where there is instability. Um, they will continue because one or both of them, they'll keep trying to make it work. There'll be conversations, attempt to improve things, conscious effort to reshape the relationship instead of walking away. So I don't see walking away at this point, but that doesn't guarantee emotional fulfillment here, because Two of Pentacles is, even with those efforts, connection remains unstable, up in the air. So somebody is juggling priorities here, emotions, decisions, making it difficult for the connection to, fully be settled. So it doesn't look like it's ending or anything, but it's not fully secure. It seems to continue in a cycle of trying to make things work while struggling with the inconsistency and unresolved decisions. Okay, let's see. Um, how does my viewers influence this connection between their person and third party? How do you influence it? Let's see. Six of Wands, overall energy chariot. Well, you have super influence. If you look at both the cards, I mean, this woman, her hands are up in the air. You are the victorious one here. You have a lot of control in some way or the other. You make this person see things in a very different way. Your presence has a very strong impact. Maybe you don't realize it, but this is where this person continues to recognize your value, and that comparison naturally affects their dynamics, and maybe that's the reason there is this ego clash or conflict, the pride that's coming in the way. You represent confidence, admiration, or a relationship that still stands out in their mind here. Even if you're not actively involved, your energy is still influencing their perspective. And your influence pushes the situation towards movement and decision making rather than letting it stay still forever here. See, you don't appear as, this passive energy here. Um, this is where your energy is continuously, shaping this person's choices, your person's choices, making it more difficult for them to stay comfortable in this third party relationship. Um, because it continuously tells them that it's not aligned with what they truly want here. See, the real issue here isn't just the relationship itself, it is what is motivating the people involved here. Um, I think you need to ask yourself, what is each person gaining by staying in this situation? What are you gaining here? See, don't lose sight of your own worth while you're trying to understand someone else's choices. The truth of the situation will become clearer to you when you stop asking who feels what and start asking who is actually taking meaningful action for you. See, pay attention to the intentions, not just the emotions. And a person can give you thousands of words, but if those words don't come with actions, those words are meaningless. Um, Real commitment is shown through consistent effort, action, and that's where your clarity will come from. So I hope this gave you some sort of clarity that you were seeking on this situation. And thank you for watching.